Hey you guys! So today I thought I would share my mini fountain pen collection since I just received this pen today and I'm really excited about it. I actually did a little unboxing video earlier, but it was a disaster and I don't want to put it right back in the box and do it again. So I'm just gonna tell you, share with you my fountain pen collection. So I got into fountain pen last year around October. I am just going to start. I might also share my not that many ink. I have 5 inks other than the cartridges. So I'm going to start from my Lamy. Just gonna do this. This is the Lamy pen, and I did a little bit of a testing. Here I have my tea going on. It's my afternoon tea. JK, this is the breakfast tea because it's afternoon, so it's afternoon tea now. So it's the cup and front in Central Park. I don't know anybody could recognize, but it's so cute. And look at this. Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm gonna set it aside. So if you've watched my last video, you saw my setup for personal journal, and I just decided to switch it up. The cover, I'm just using the Shakespeare Chai A5 Chai as my personal journal because I switched it up. My school stuff used to be in this cover, and I thought it would be fun. So this is the Stylogy notebook I was showing you in my last video. I just kind of wrote down what these are, and you can have a general idea. And I'll also show you what I use these pens for, so you're gonna have a more of an idea of what they are. Like the Lamy pen, I got it last year October, I think, and I think this color is the special edition for 2019. And as you can see, a lot of medium nib here. I am more of a person using, I like medium nibs the most. I think it suits my writing the best. I don't know. But this one is also an M, and it's really dirty, I'm sorry. It writes really smoothly, and it was my school pen for the longest time. I've just changed it this term, and I just used the Lamy Blue Black. I think it's called Midnight Blue or something. The blue black one cartridge for this one, and I absolutely love how how well it writes, and I think this size suits my writing really well. And as you can see, the first line here, I don't think the ink is normally that dark. I think it's because I haven't used it for a while and just kind of splurged out the ink. I don't know, might be, but normally it's not as dark. I can show you my study notebook from last term, and you'll have a general idea of how, because I basically only used it for that. This one, as you can see, it's not as dark as this one. Maybe you can't, I don't know, the lighting is not very good, but from what I can see, it's pretty different. So these are all this pen, and obviously there's some pencil here. This is what the pen would look like. Writes like. Yeah, I still really like it. It's just because I've been using my Sailor and Kaweco pen a lot more recently, but I definitely go back to this one, and I really like the color as well. I always prefer blue black to pure black. I don't know, it has some sort of definition to it, I suppose. Yeah, I'll show you the next one. The next one is the Kaweco student pen, which is this one. It's so pretty. I saw it in the store. This one I bought it from Choosing Keeping, my favorite stationery store here, and it's just so amazingly pretty. And I got the last one. I don't know, I'm sure there are places out there that still sell it, but this is the last one from that store. I had to grab it from the display cabinet, the glass cabinet. It's the absolutely last one, and it's the medium nib. And I've been just using the Kaweco Royal Blue color cartridge. And it works like this. It's also a medium nib. And I've been trying to use my ink, but I'll talk about that later. But this one writes very, very smooth. It's even better than the Lamy one. I mean, the Lamy one's really good as well. But oh, this one is just so pretty. And it's like smooth like butter, like how people say it, smell like butter. I don't know, it's just really just that smooth. And I really like how like it's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. I will show you because I write it. I use it mostly with my school notebook now, so I can show you. There we go. This is the one from last time, and I just switched all my school stuff in there. Let me just find a page. Anyway, so this is the Kaweco student pen, and it writes really, really well. And for this notebook, I mostly only use it unless I want some other color to kind of like highlight stuff. But there's one thing I do notice. It's about the ink, not necessarily about the pen. As you can see here, like these little smudges. It dries fairly fast, actually pretty fast. But it's when I have sweat on my fingers and I touch it, it just kind of becomes like this. I was confused for a while, and then I realized it's my finger just smudging on it. I'm not as bothered by it, but some people might. And I do try to be careful, and this is me trying to be careful already, so. But I do love this pen so much. I would clear out a cartridge every, I don't know, 4 days. I mean, it is tiny. That's part of the reason it is tiny. But I just write, every day I study, I just use it, and then I use it all the time. Anyway. Oh, by the way, that notebook, it was a letter from 1917. It's a very, very good paper as well. I really like how it's not completely white. It's sort of like, what is it called? Off-white? Is it? I don't know. It has a little bit of ghosting, but I really, really like it. Okay. What's next? Okay, the Kaweco clear pen. This is it. This one, I bought it. I just happened to see it at a local stationery store called Present and Correct. It's also another very famous one in London. It's super nice. It's cute. It's teeny tiny, but it's so nice. And I just snatched the last one. When I bought it, it was already discontinued. It's very light, and also it's a fine nib. I got the converter, but I'm very messy with them. That's what I was trying to say. As you can see, like most of my pens, I still use cartridges because I don't know how to handle like these ink. For this one specifically, like this is so tiny, and I took the converter out, and then I dip it in the ink. Are you supposed to put like the entire pen in it? Because I noticed with my Twsbis, if I don't stick my pen deep enough, like to go over this part, then I suck up air in it as well. Am I doing it wrong? I don't know. Am I supposed to just dip the whole thing in? Can anyone help me, please? I don't know, but this one, I just took it out, took the converter out, and then I stick it in the bottle. It did not work that well because it's so tiny. But I really like, this pen writes really well as well, and it's this one. I've been using, this is green, because I've been using the Pelican ink on it. I don't have that many inks, so I still keep them all in the box. This is the olivine color. This one, the dark green. Not much to say about this. I just use it because I wanted some more colors in case I need it to highlight stuff, or if I'm like in a green mood, I suppose. Anyways, I'm out of breath. I don't know why. So I'm gonna drink tea. Okay. Alrighty. Next one is the Kaweco brass pen. This one. This one has the most weight of all of my pens. And it's also a medium, as you can see. And this one, I broke it a little bit. I bent the nib a little bit before, like here. My boyfriend sort of fixed it for me, but you can see it's still a little bit bendy. But I don't know, it wrote better after it was fixed. Like before it was bent, it just wrote very not consistent. I don't know if I got a wonky one or something, but ever since I got it, it's just kind of weird. The ink, sometimes it doesn't come out, sometimes it's too much. I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't understand. I don't think I stick in the cartridge wrong, so I don't really understand. But right now, it writes okay, but I really think I might have just gotten a weird one. I got this at London Graphic Center, so I don't think this is a fake one. But, I mean, it writes okay now, so I suppose it's alright. I use this one for mainly my planner, my traveler's notebook. I will show you. Let me grab it. There we go. Traveler's notebook. For my planner, really. Alright, here. I use pretty much exclusively this pen on my planner, and obviously I don't have this exhibition anymore. I bought the tickets like months ago. So sad, but yeah. And I finally took out, if you've seen my first video, I had the traveler's notebook, the, what is it called, pen loop thing here, and I really hated it, and I just bought one on Amazon, just this one, and I stuck it here. And it's perfect for this pen, because I could just like stick it in. There we go. It's perfect. It's not gonna fall. It's great. And a little something else I found out about this pen is I've been trying still to use a fountain pen. And this one, my daily planner. And all of these inserts all of them are field notes. And I've tried the clear pen before, and it was bleeding. It was bleeding a little bit, so I gave up. But I tried again with this one on all 5 of my inserts, and it does not bleed. It does not bleed. It was so weird. And I could do it like this. It's perfect. It's really, really perfect. Oh, I really love it. It does not bleed on field notes, people. It does not. It's great. Anyway, it makes me really happy. I just found it out 2 days ago. It was amazing. Okay, what's next? Twsbi. I got 2 Twsbis. This is actually I got the rose gold first, but I'll talk about that later, because here, this is this one. So I wanted to try this system. Pitson filler? I don't know. But I wanted to try like putting my own ink in stuff, since as you can see, most of my inks are, oh, forgot to mention the last pen, the brass pen. The ink cartridge is also the Kaweco universal cartridge. It's the blue-black one. I don't know. It's the blue-black one. Anyway, the ink is Diamine Autumn Oak. I really, really like this color. It's just so beautiful. It has, when you write with it, it has definition to it. It has that, what do you call it? The subtle differences when you write. It's not, I'm not saying it's not consistent, it writes very consistently, but it still has a little bit of color variation. It makes me really happy. And this one is, I don't think it has it here, but I believe this is in medium, as I always prefer. Wait, do they have a medium? But it's not broad. I think this is medium or fine. I don't remember. Sorry about that. But yeah, this is adequate. One thing I will say is I'm not sure this is as smooth as the Kaweco ones, excluding the brass sports, because that one's a bit weird for me. But the clear and student pen is very, very nice. I'm not sure this one writes as smoothly as that one, and it makes the most noise because of the friction as well. It's adequate, and it has a lot of ink capacity, as you can see, and as you can also see, I probably didn't feel this very well either. Like this, it's got that ink. I might did it wrong. I might have done it wrong, but look at this. Anyways, but it writes okay, and I really like the color. So yeah, that's that. This is the rose gold version. I got this one first, and I thought the broad would mean like something of a medium. I believe I saw someone post something like this on all of the nibs, and I was just looking at that, and I was like, oh, the broad seems okay. So I bought broad. I bought broad. And as you can see, it's super, super broad. It is broad, indeed. The ink is the Pilot Iro Shizuku, the brown one. Tsukushi. Yeah, it's my first ever ink bottle, and because I really like brown, like beige brown in color. And this color, it's so beautiful. I don't know, I've never tried it with any other pen, but this one with the broad nib, if it just brings out, it has that kind of the variation of the color as well. It just, ooh, it's just really, really beautiful. So I don't write with this. As you can see, it's very, very, very thick. I can't write with it. I forgot to show you the nib. The nib is also rose gold. It's very, very thick. So I use it for writing titles and stuff for my sketchbook. I can show you. Yeah, this is the Traveler's Notebook one. I'll show you here. This is the Traveler's Notebook. It's perfect. I needed a little dashboard to put my photos in, and this is perfect, and I didn't use it in my Traveler's Company one, so it's like this title, the daily doodle, and then sketchbook, and these ones. It's really perfect for this because I need to write a little bit bigger, and I don't know, I just really, really like it. But yeah, that was this one. We got two more. These two are the most professional kind of pens. I'm gonna talk about the Sailor first. The Sailor, just sitting on the floor, it's very comfortable for me. This is the Sailor pen, and I've talked about it a little bit in my last video when I was talking about my Traveler's Notebook. This is the Pro Gear 4-season edition. I think this one represents the autumn, and has this beautiful, beautiful little golden, what are they called? What is it called? Shine in it, like little shine thingamabob in it. It's so beautiful. It's very beautiful, and it's the smallest size, other than the Kaweco, of course. The pocket pens. This is very small, but my hands are small, so I'm okay with that. And I'm just using the cartridge, the Sailor cartridge as well, the blue black one. I only use this pen for personal journaling, so I'm not going to show you guys. But I've been using it exclusively for my personal journal. This is what it looks like when it writes. This is my first fine nib. I should show you the nib though. Oh, this is such a beautiful nib. Can you? I just can't. This pen, how it looks, how it writes is everything I wanted from a fountain pen. It's just absolutely my favorite of the favorite. It's just so amazing. Oh, I just can't. I don't have enough good words to say about this. Look at it, can you see? It's so beautiful. I can't. I love this pen. I love this pen. Alright, we got another one. I just received this today, and I've just put in the cartridge, the platinum cartridge in it, because I have a lot of blue-black, so this time I decided to go for black for this one. And this is another fine nib. As you can see here, it's got a little heart on it. Isn't that a heart shape? It's so cute. This is the Platinum 3776 Century fountain pen, celluloid version. This is the koi color. There's some other color as well, but this one, I saw it in my favorite stationery store. I really like it. I just can't. It's just beautiful, and it's my first platinum pen. And I was looking at a pen review from this channel called Pen and Tea, I believe. She did a whole video on how it writes and its comparison to the other version of the 3776 pen, the resin version, I believe. There's a little bit difference, but it's a long video, and it pushed me to buy it because it's so, well, she really liked it, and it seemed that it wrote really well, and I just tried it a little bit for about 10 minutes, and this is definitely the skinniest. It's even skinnier than the Sailor one, and wait, the Sailor one, it might have been a medium fine. It might have been. Yeah, I don't remember. It's either a medium fine or a fine on the Sailor pen, but this one is definitely a fine. And I was just writing it, and this is the black color here, but it doesn't write that pure black. I love it. It's kind of like an off black, so that was great. And then, let's see. I think that's it. I think someone's at the door. I'm sorry. Oh, oops. Well, where was I? I don't remember. But yeah, I'm gonna try more with this pen, and maybe I'll mention it in my other videos if there's any updates on this. One thing I will say is it writes really well here, and I really like the color. The screw, it's a little bit weird, I would say. It's not as smooth. I don't know if it's because of the texture of these things, because it has it on the screw here as well. Not exactly sure why it's doing that. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, it's making that weird sound. It's got more friction than the other ones, but I don't know, we'll see. This one's pretty much a little bit taller than the student pen, pretty much the same height, a little bit shorter than the Lamy, but it's mainly, I think mainly the cap. This pen itself is not that big. Get to this. Yep. Anyways, I'm so excited about this. And I guess I'll show you some more of my ink. I think I have one more. Let me just bring it. Okay, I have this one, like I showed you. the Pelican, and I ordered this one with my platinum pen. This is the carbon ink, the black one that is famously waterproof. I saw Adventure Denali, it was Alicia, she was testing it out. She was drawing with this ink, like obviously in her fountain pen, and she was coloring with watercolor, and I wanted to try that as well, so that's why I got this one. Like 2 dynamite, not dynamite. Autumn Oak and Indigo. I haven't tried this one yet, but it's also basically blue-black. If I run out of my blue-black cartridges, I'll probably get more. Yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to know anything else about these pens, let me know in the comment section, and I will see you next time. Bye!